Troubling testimony.
I got there and I could have given medical assistance.
An eyewitness on the stand in the Derek Chauvin trial. COVID concerns.
We don't understand this virus as well as people pretend to.
Health officials with a warning about a rise in COVID cases across the country. And Robot Rover, a mechanical dog that dominates warehouse work. It's all coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Zitlali Solache, and today is Wednesday, March 31st, 2021.
From the South Florida Media Network's Biscayne-based studios in North Miami, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
Young witnesses taking the stand in the Derek Chauvin trial, one of them just 9 years old. And things became heated when an off-duty firefighter who offered to help at a scene got into an argument with the judge. As the network's Sophia Lama reports, it was just day 2 of the testimony in the trial to determine if the former officer committed murder in the death of George Floyd.
Told them, if he doesn't have a pulse, you need to start compressions, and that wasn't done either.
An off-duty first responder describing what she felt was an immediate need for medical attention when she saw a police officer's knee pinned on George Floyd's neck last May, repeatedly offering her assistance and the officers denying that help.
When you couldn't do that, how did that make you feel?
Totally distressed.
Were you frustrated?
Yes.
Other witnesses Tuesday describing the panic and emotion they felt watching police on Floyd that day.
I was sad and kind of mad.
And tell us, why were you sad and mad?
Because it felt like he was stopping his breathing and it is kind of like hurting him.
The prosecution painting a picture of neglectful and uncaring police. Chauvin's defense attorney, however, arguing an emotional crowd was distracting and threatening to the officers. But mixed martial arts fighter Donald Williams refused to be painted as an angry bystander during a tense cross-examination.
So again, sir, it's fair to say that you grew angrier and angrier.
No, I grew professional and professional. I stayed in my body. You can't pay me out to be angry.
For South Florida Media Network, I'm Sophia Lama.
Yesterday, Miami-Dade police announced an arrest in connection with the sexual assault and shooting of a 12-year-old boy. 43-year-old Alex Santiesteban was taken into custody on Saturday after a Good Samaritan found the boy wandering in Miami-Dade's Brownsville neighborhood and helped him call the police.
He was walking the street, hollering for help, help, somebody help me, please. He was all bloody, right? And I said, well, come on, go with me, right? So I walked in here, and he pulled out. I asked him what happened.
The 12-year-old victim was found dumped at a gas station after being forced into the back of a car and raped. Luckily, police were called in time for the boy to be taken to the hospital. Miami-Dade Police Department arrests the 3 men suspected in the death of a teenage girl who was shot at a strip mall near Florida International's MMC campus back in 2019.
After compiling the facts and circumstances of this investigation and conferring with the state attorney's office, we have charged and arrested John Davis Juan Den Hernandez with second-degree murder of Gabriela Aldana. And also we've charged and arrested Randy Rodriguez Fernandez and Carlos Patterson Torres for accessory after the fact for second-degree murder.
Gabriela Aldana's death in May of 2019 became a high priority for Miami-Dade's cold case detectives. After a news conference with the family in December, officers got to tip that the lead to the arrest. Today, President Joe Biden will unveil the next chapter of his effort to transform the U.S. economy. It's a focus on infrastructure, the president laying out the first part of his $3 to $4 trillion plan yesterday to rebuild the nation's roads, bridges, and water system. His goal also including climate-related measures. The major debate is how to pay for it.
Let's do an infrastructure bill. Let's don't turn it into a massive effort to raise taxes on businesses and individuals.
If you're making less than $400,000 a year, this proposal will not involve a tax increase for you.
A senior official for the White House saying The White House wants to see considerable progress on the bill by Memorial Day. The World Health Organization concerns the U.S. with its reports on the coronavirus organization. The WHO and 14 countries accuse China of withholding data of the pandemic origin.
We take our guard down, this is what's going to happen. We don't understand this virus as well as people pretend to.
The World Health Organization conducted an investigation more than a year after the initial outbreak. Yesterday, the reports and data collected by Chinese scientists and authorities from the early days of the pandemic were released. However, with little insight on the origin of the virus. The public now is understanding the difficulties in getting information on how the virus began, which infected over 128 million people and killed over 2.8 million worldwide. It's a robot designed to ease the workload of factory workers. That's still ahead, and so is this story.
Do you know that you're a hero?
No.
You are. You're a medical hero. It says it right there on your sticker.
A brother and sister becoming pandemic pioneers as they take a shot at bringing protection to other kids their age. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
It's all of our responsibility to slow the spread of the coronavirus. So follow guidance from authorities where you live and stay home unless absolutely necessary. You can still use your outdoor spaces like yards and decks. It's also okay to go for a walk or exercise outside. Wear a cloth face covering, stay at least 6 feet away from other people, try not to touch any surfaces, and wash your hands for at least 20 seconds as often as possible. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Things could be stranger, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes now. Could spend a lifetime trying to figure it out. I'm going through changes, through all of the strangeness. I'm going through changes now.
Tots in a coronavirus trial as we sing into the next phase of the COVID vaccine testing. 3-year-old Ollie and 2-year-old Charlotte from the Phoenix area will be among those who will get vaccinated, but they aren't the very first kids to get the COVID shot. Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine is effective in adolescents. The company saying clinical trial results showed 100% effectiveness in kids ages 12 to 15. The research also finding that the age group tolerated well to the dosage.
You're done getting your shot now, right?
Yeah.
How did it feel?
I felt good.
Was it easy?
Kinda.
Do you know that you're a hero?
No.
You are. You're a medical hero. It says it right there on your sticker.
Pfizer is planning to submit its results to the Food and Drug Administration as soon as possible to expand the emergency use of the vaccine. A robot is now ruling warehouse work. Take a look at this weird but helpful innovation from scientists at Boston Dynamics. This machine's mission is to keep warehouse workers safe. That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Zitlali Solache. Get more news anytime at sfmn.fiu.edu.